April 9th, 2025, is a day pulsating with energy as the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals steal the spotlight. Tonight, Barcelona faces Borussia Dortmund in a match that promises fireworks. With Hansi Flick at the helm, Barcelona is riding high, but Dortmund's fierce pace and physicality pose a daunting challenge. Key players like Lewandowski and Yamal must shine to secure victory. Meanwhile, the Premier League's relegation drama unfolds, and transfer rumors swirl, adding to the excitement. As fans celebrate the intersection of soccer and pop culture, the thrill of the game resonates everywhere. What a day to be a soccer fan! Welcome back to my channel, soccer fans. It's Wednesday, April 9th, 2025, and I've got your daily dose of soccer news hot off the press. Whether you're here for the latest Champions League drama, transfer whispers, or updates from leagues around the globe, I've got you covered. Today's a big day in the soccer world, with quarter-final action heating up in Europe, domestic leagues hitting critical stages, and some intriguing off-field developments to unpack. So, grab your coffee, or your evening pint, depending on your time zone, and let's get into it. April is always a thrilling time in the soccer calendar. The business end of the season is upon us, and every match feels like it carries the weight of a final. Today's news is packed with stories that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. We've got the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals taking center stage, with Barcelona facing Borussia Dortmund in a blockbuster clash tonight. Elsewhere, the Premier League relegation battle is intensifying. MLS teams are jostling for playoff spots, and transfer rumors are already swirling ahead of the summer window. Plus, I'll throw in a wildcard section to wrap things up, something offbeat to keep it fresh. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, a quick shout-out to all of you who've been riding with me on the soccer journey. Your comments, likes, and shares keep this channel buzzing, and I'm stoked to bring you the latest every day. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I promise you won't regret it. Now, let's kick things off with the biggest story of the day, the Champions League quarterfinals. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. The UEFA Champions League quarterfinals are in full swing, and tonight's headline fixture is Barcelona versus Borussia Dortmund at the Estadi Olympique Lluís Companys. Kickoff is set for 3 p.m. ET, and this one's got all the makings of a classic. Barcelona, under Hansi Flick, have been in scintillating form this season, blending their trademark possession play with a newfound ruthlessness in front of goal. Dortmund, meanwhile, are the Bundesliga's dark horses, bringing pace, physicality, and a knack for upsetting the odds. It's a clash of styles that's got fans buzzing from Catalonia to the Ruhr Valley. Flick's record against Dortmund is impeccable, 6 wins in 6 matches from his Bayern Munich days and earlier Barcelona encounters this season. But this Dortmund side is no pushover. With players like Karim Adeyemi and Jamie Bino Gittins terrorizing defenses, they've got the tools to exploit any slip-ups. Barcelona will lean on their talisman, Robert Lewandowski, who's been in vintage form, and the electric Lamine Yamal, whose dribbling has left fullbacks dizzy all season. Prediction? I'm calling a tight 2-1 win for Barca, but don't sleep on Dortmund's counter-attacking threat. Elsewhere in the quarterfinals, Paris Saint-Germain take on Aston Villa in a fascinating matchup. PSG's star-studded attack, spearheaded by Kylian Mbappe's heir apparent, whoever that may be by now, faces a Villa side that's punched above its weight under Unai Emery. Villa's high-pressing game could disrupt PSG's rhythm, but their defense will need to be watertight to keep this one close. I've got a sneaky feeling Villa might nick a 1-0 upset at home. Emery's European nous could be the difference. Last night, Arsenal put on a clinic against Real Madrid, winning 3-0 in London. Declan Rice was immense, dictating play and scoring a screamer, while Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Jesus sealed the deal. It's a result that guarantees 5 Premier League teams in next season's Champions League, a testament to England's dominance. Real's Carlo Ancelotti admitted post-match they've got a mountain to climb in the return leg. The other tie saw Bayern Munich fall 2-1 to Inter Milan, leaving fans scratching their heads at Bayern's uncharacteristic collapse. More on that later. It's a story worth digging into. Over in the Premier League, the relegation scrap is getting brutal. Southampton became the first team officially relegated last night after a 3-0 loss to Newcastle United. Jacob Murphy's early brace and a late Valentino Livramento strike piled on the misery for the Saints, who've won just twice all season. It's a sad end to their top-flight stint, but their lack of firepower, only 15 goals scored, made survival a tall order. Attention now turns to the other drop zone dwellers. Leicester City, battered 4-0 by Newcastle earlier this week, are teetering on the brink, while Ipswich Town and Wolves are scrapping to avoid joining them. At the top, Arsenal's Champions League heroics have them riding high, but Manchester City aren't letting up. A 2-0 win over Crystal Palace last weekend kept Pep Guardiola's men in the title hunt, with Erling Haaland adding another to his ridiculous goal tally. Liverpool, meanwhile, face a tricky test against Tottenham Hotspur this weekend. Expect fireworks there. The race for the top four is equally tight, with Aston Villa's European form boosting their domestic credentials. Across the pond, Major League Soccer is hitting its stride as the regular season nears its climax. FC Cincinnati solidified their Eastern Conference lead with a 2-1 win over the New England Revolution, thanks to Luciano Acosta's wizardry. Out west, the Los Angeles Galaxy edged out Seattle Sounders 1-0, with Riqui Puig pulling the strings. But the story of the week in MLS is the U.S. Open Cup, where USL League One side Spokane Velocity forced a stunning comeback against MLS's Heart SC, winning 3-2 in extra time. It's the kind of underdog tale that makes cup competitions magical. In La Liga, Barcelona's domestic form remains strong, but Real Madrid's slip-ups, like a 1-1 draw against Mallorca, have tightened the race. Serie A saw AC Milan's elbow-fractured defender Walker undergo surgery today, a blow to their title hopes. And in the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich's loss to Inter has sparked a mini-crisis. More on that in the next section. The summer transfer window might be months away, but the rumor mill is already churning. Manchester United have named Ipswich Town's Liam Delap as their top target, according to Sky Sports. The 22-year-old striker's 12 goals this season have caught Erik ten Hag's eye, and United are reportedly ready to splash $40 million to bolster their attack. But they've got competition. Arsenal are also in the hunt for Wolves' Matthias Cunha, whose 13 goals from a 6.74 at Carrigy Scream, clinical finishing. Could we see a bidding war erupt? Elsewhere, Liverpool are eyeing a double swoop for Napoli's Victor Osimhen and RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko, per ESPN. With their number 9 spot a priority, the Reds aren't afraid to break the bank. Think $100 million plus fees. Manchester City, meanwhile, are monitoring AC Milan's Tijani Reijnders as part of Pep's rebuild plans, while Chelsea might offload Mikhailo Mudryk and Christopher Nkunku if their form doesn't pick up. And in a wild twist, Thomas Partey's camp is pushing for a summer movie to Barcelona. Imagine him in that midfield. Off the pitch, FIFA dropped a bombshell today. Referees at the 2025 Club World Cup will wear body cameras. It's a bold move to boost transparency, but will it actually cut down on controversy? Jury's out. Speaking of controversy, Jose Mourinho's name is back in the headlines, with whispers he's in line to manage Brazil. After his Fenerbahce stint, the Special One coaching Neymar and co. would be box office gold. Oh, and Trump's tariff wars? They're hitting soccer too. U.S.-made kits could get pricier if his latest 50% China tariff sticks. Let's wrap with a wildcard combo: Bayern Munich's implosion and a quirky fan story. Bayern's 2-1 loss to Inter Milan in the Champions League last night was a shocker. At home, no less. The Bavarian Football Works crew called it a bitter pill. And they're not wrong. Harry Kane missed a sitter, the defense looked shaky, and Thomas Tuchel's tactics left fans fuming. Reasons for the collapse? Blames flying everywhere. Poor finishing, midfield lapses, even the Allianz Arena's atmosphere felt flat. With Dortmund and Leverkusen breathing down their necks in the Bundesliga, Bayern need a reset, fast. Now for something lighter. Today, April 9, 2025, fans worldwide are celebrating the birthday of Min Jae, leader of K-pop group Xikers, and a massive soccer nut. Posts on X are flooded with #BestLeaderMinjiDay hashtags, blending K-pop love with soccer vibes. Minji's a known Bayern fan, ironic given their week, and fans are sharing clips of him mimicking Lewandowski's goal celebrations. It's a fun crossover that shows soccer's global reach. Imagine Minji at the Allianz, cheering through Bayern's woes. That's your lot for today, folks. From Champions League thrillers to transfer teasers and a dash of fanfare, April 9th's been a belter. Drop your thoughts below. What's your take on Barca Dortmund? United's D-Lap chase? Minji's birthday bash? I'll catch you tomorrow for more. Until then, stay soccer obsessed.